Hey, welcome to Yoga with Trev, and I'm your instructor, Trevor Taylor. So glad you're here today. Got a 15-minute full body routine to really just bring some energy and bring some life to the body, but more importantly, to show yourself some love. So all you really need today is a mat, some space, and I'm bringing out the blocks just in case. I'm not necessarily the most comfortable and familiar with the blocks, ideally just because my arms are incredibly long. But today I'm going to experiment with them, and I hope that you will find some ways to experiment too. So let's get started. We'll start in child's pose here. You can use a block to go underneath your hips. I'm actually going to use these blocks to help open up my chest a bit more. So I'm going to lay my hands on tops, knees to the outside edge of the mat, letting my chest just fall down as my forehead rests onto the mat. And together we'll just take a few moments to connect with our breath, not necessarily to change or manipulate. Just taking a second to notice. Notice where the breath goes as you take a slow inhale through the nostrils. And then experiencing what the body does as it forces the air out as you exhale. Continue to remain curious. I'm not sure how you came in today, whether that was with a lot of stress or in a high stress environment. Maybe you just woke up from a nap or you're at work. Whatever, however it is that you came in today, I just want to say thank you for showing up. And more importantly, thank you for taking care of yourself. And we'll come into a tabletop position. I'm going to move my blocks. And pressing your hands down into the mat, press through your shoulder blades to stretch out the scapulas. As you take an inhale, let the scapulas meet. We're just going to do some simple scapula movements here to warm up the back. All right, letting the shoulder blades come together as you let the chest fall, and then pressing the shoulder blades away from each other as they protract. Good. If you have any upper back problems or some aches and pains there, the simple movement just to start the day, even while you're in bed, could really help out. There's a saying of motion is lotion. And I found that to be a lot more true than I ever would have probably admitted in my past. As you're finding stillness there, we'll start with some cat-cows. So lift the sit bones up and then bring the chest forward as you take an inhale. Exhale, tuck the tailbone underneath. Bring the head towards the mat. Good. Keep pressing through the hands. As you inhale, find cow. Exhale into cat. We'll do 3 more here. Good. Inhale, drop the belly. Lift the gaze. Exhale, tuck the tailbone. Bringing the forehead down, but not tucking the chin. 2 more here. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Good. Last one. And after your last exhale, find downward facing dog. So tuck the back toes, shift back, pushing your sit bones high to the sky. And begin to pedal out your legs one at a time. This is our first downward dog of the practice, and it may or may not be your first downward dog of the day. So there's nothing wrong with isometrically showing the legs some love and attention. As you're pressing the mat away through your fingertips and through your feet, let your heels melt towards the mat. And just find stillness in this posture. Good. You're going to bring your left foot to the top of your mat. Drop your back knee if you have those blocks. This is a good time to bring them by your sides here. And we're going to inhale, low lunge. Exhale, shift the hips back, half Hanuman. Bring the toes back towards your face. Good. Inhale, back to low lunge. Tuck the tailbone underneath you, reach up tall. Exhale, shift back, half Hanuman. Good. A few more times here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Find that low lunge. Let the hips drop down towards the mat. Exhale. Keep that micro bend in the front leg, especially if your hamstrings are pulling it into an uncomfortable position. Last one here. Inhale high. Exhale. Bring your hands down to the mat, to your blocks. Step back. Downward facing dog. Step your second leg to the top of your mat. Good. And do the same thing. Inhale. Find that low lunge. Exhale. Shift back. Half split. Good. Just a few more times here. Inhale. Start to find that flow state in your breath as you begin to move the body with the breath. Let's go for one more here. Let the pelvis drop towards the earth. Knee falls out to the pinky side of the toe as you inhale. And then exhale. Really straighten out that front leg. Let the heart and head lead forward. Good. Step back, downward facing dog. Now walk your way to the top of your mat. Putting your blocks at high or pressing your hands into your shins. Find that halfway lift. Flat back. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands by your side, Tadasana. Good. Step your right foot way behind you for high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, blossom open, warrior two. Good. Find that T in your arms here. We're going to check our alignment for a few breaths here. So press your knee to the outside edge of your foot, leaning towards the pinky side of the toes. Keep your arms out strong and at a T. Good. Now if you're finding yourself leaning forward or back, find that spot in the middle where you can be strong and sturdy here. Good. Now take an inhale, peaceful warrior. Let the right hand drop down the leg. Exhale. Side angle pose. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, frame your foot with your hands, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left heel high to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it back to the top of your mat. And then we're going to open up to the side and take a wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Find that flat back again, taking your blocks if need be. Exhale, fold over the legs. We want to turn to the rear of our mat. And now we're in a high lunge to the back of the mat, second side. Inhale, rise up tall. Exhale, blossom open, warrior two. And again, check your alignment. What are some of those things we looked for last time? Are you pressing your knee to the outside edge? Are you pressing the outside edge of your back foot deep into the mat so you can be strong in the midline? As you open up, find your arms at a T. Find your breath. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Right forearm to right quad. Bring the left bicep by the ear. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, frame the back or front foot. Now pivot around so you find your wide-legged forward fold. Take that inhale and halfway lift. Exhale, sink deep. Yogi, walk your way to the front of your mat. Step your right foot to meet your other at the top. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Reaching your hands way above head. Exhale, Tadasana. Good. Inhale, circle sweep hands back up. Exhale, step the right foot way behind you again. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Now, flip the palm. Inhale, find peaceful warrior. Exhale. Bring the hands down to frame the front foot. Step the foot back. Downward facing dog. Right heel high to the sky, three-legged dog. Step the foot to the top of the mat. Find your high lunge as you take a deep breath in through the nose. And then blossom open. Warrior two. Drop the back arm down the leg. Peaceful warrior. Shift back. Warrior two. Bring your hands to the top of your mat. Step back. Downward facing dog. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. You can grab your opposite elbows. You have a rag doll. We'll stay here for 2 more breaths. I'm moving a little bit now, so stay with me. Inhale, slowly come up 1 vertebrae at a time. Bring your shoulders towards your ears. Exhale, let your shoulders fall down your back and relax. Circle sweep hands to the sky. Exhale, step back, warrior one. Blossom open into warrior two. Find your peaceful warrior. Exhale, step up, warrior three. Ground through that left foot. Lift the right foot high with your glute. Let that hip drop and bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, find cobra in the spine. Exhale, bring hands down to the mat or to your blocks. Bring your right foot down to the mat and take a forward fold. Hands down, step back, high plank. Exhale all the way down to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, push back down, downward facing dog. Pedal out your legs for a second there. Now inhale, left heel high to the sky, three-legged dog, and step to the top of your mat. Find your warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Left forearm to the top of that quad. Reach the right arm by your ear. Open up, warrior two. Straighten out the front leg. Find that forward fold. Press down into the mat or into your blocks for that halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Pivot to the back of your mat. Inhale, find warrior one. Exhale, open, warrior two. Now inhale, find peaceful warrior. Left hand drops down the left leg. Exhale, find that warrior two, and now we're going to shift into warrior three at the back of the mat. Ground through that right foot. Lift the left heel using your glutes. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down to the mat. Step your foot down. Now step back for high plank. And lower all the way or halfway down for chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Your choice of variation. Exhale, shift back, downward facing dog. Walk your feet to the top of your mat. Press down, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva. Reach those arms above your head. Grab the energy that you might need from above and bring your hands to heart center. Taking that energy and pressing it into your heart. It's here. Inhale, Urdhva. Exhale, step back, warrior one. Left foot to the back of the mat. Find your warrior. Exhale, open into warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Bring that left bicep by the ear. Keep pressing down through both feet. Take a deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale, find that warrior two. Straighten out the front legs. Find your forward fold, wide-legged this time. Pressing down into the block or into the mat. Flat back. Inhale. Exhale. Find that micro bend in your knees. Let your head and chest lean forward as your hamstrings lengthen. Yogi walk your way to the front of your mat. Pivot the back foot. Step your left foot back. High plank. And lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Press back, child's pose. I notice the difference between the child's pose at the beginning of this practice and the one now. Now that you're back at our starting position, has there been any change in your breath, in your body? Notice a change in your mental state. There's no expectation. There's just curiosity. Take an opportunity to notice the difference, notice the change in the body. After just spending a few minutes showing it some attention, some love, and some grace through our asana practice. As you come to a tabletop position, and I'll meet on our knees here. I like to say thank you for joining me in this practice. I hope that it was a quick 15 or 16 minutes that might have helped you be a little bit better today, whether it was your mental, your physical, emotional, or maybe even your spiritual side of things. With all that being said, I love y'all so much. Thank you for showing up, and until next time.